Closing in on game time from San Francisco. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. A look there at the home of the Giants, beautiful AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's the first game in the month of July between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and this one should be a pretty interesting matchup. Now, keep in mind that the ball doesn't carry here nearly as well at night as it does in the daytime. So some of those home runs that you were hitting in batting practice are going to be warning track outs during the ball game.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. And they'll have their work cut out for them, as they'll face the guy they call the Bulldog, the veteran right-hander Tim Hudson. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7-16.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. Throw by Sandoval is in time, one away. So Hudson off to a good start in the first, and with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Matt Carpenter will dig in here. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball, this one over to second base. Throw on to first, and no problems here for Hudson. That's the second out.
Out in third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Scudero will make the catch, and the inning is over. Cards leave one, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Starting lineup put together by Bruce Bochy for the host Giants looks like this. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second baseman,
Marco Scudero will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Buster Posey will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled back. Now Miller on 1-1. He's running towards second, and a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. And 2-2. He waits, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Michael Morse will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swing and a line drive to left. Holiday is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Number 16 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For the Cardinals, second baseman, number 16.
Here's the first offering. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Curveball lined into right field, and he's aboard with a leadoff base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games.
Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Go Giants!
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Morse will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Ready on 2-1. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Giving chase for Pagan and Pence, but this is going to get through all the way to the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
John Jay will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. A play at the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, never mind needing a sac fly to drive you in. That pitch is just nowhere close to the strike zone, so after the triple, he's able to come in and score on the wild pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher
Shelby Miller will take his first cuts of the ball game here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here's a 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Scudero will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Pablo Sandoval will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Sandoval.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Brandon Belt will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. And that's too high, ball 2.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Miller readies the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
(3-1) on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Joaquin Arias will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Go Giants.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
Come on, you can do it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
2 out with the man at first.
Here we go.
Tries to go the other way with the curveball, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back in San Francisco following this. Back to the top of the order now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
All right, Giants, come on.
Now here's the first pitch.
Swing.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Morse is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Move away. Strike.
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Michael Lee will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Lee.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Let's go, Giants.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fresh mosquitoes. Right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Come on, Giants.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Nice work that time by Tim Hudson. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Tim Hudson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Tim Hudson.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
The 1-2 pitch now to Hudson. And this is fouled back and out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Come on.
The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Angel Pagan will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And this is a common trap you can fall into on the mound. When you freeze a guy once with a curveball, the tendency is to go right back to it. But he says you're not going to fool me twice. He gets himself a base hit.
Marco Scudero will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. And they'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Buster Posey will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0, and he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Well, that's the second strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around the 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
Michael Morse will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Come on, Mike, let's do this. There we go.
And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, he didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this ball will be chopped foul.
Here we go.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Nate Walker will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Nate Walker.
First offering on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. Number 16 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
And this is grounded sharply but foul past Sandoval down at third. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Arias is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Matt Adams will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. And Hudson will start him out with that good sinker at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Come on, Giants!
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Pablo Sandoval.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Hunter Pence will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is going to be a foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now here's a drive out to right center. No chance for Pagan. No chance for Pence. It's into Triple's alley. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
John Jay will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go Giants! Here we go, Giants!
Low with the splitter, ball 1. For Molina, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Hudson up to an even 60 pitches after that last one. And he fights this one off to stay alive. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. And gone! A home run! So a 2-run shot to left center, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to go to the bullpen here. That'll do it for Tim Hudson. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Yusmeiro Petit is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Shelby Miller will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Matt Holliday will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Come on, Giants!
1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Playing golf today?
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13.
Matt Carpenter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Michael Lee will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Flip comes to Arias for the force, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Joaquin Arias will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Jade comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Gregor Blanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
San Francisco, one of the few places where you need a parka on a summer's night. Parka sales not too good in St. Louis this time of year.
In there, and it's even at one.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Fouled back. Got him.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Angel Pagan will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Javier Lopez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Javier Lopez.
Nate Walker will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Here's the 2-0. Out of play. And this will be fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Number 16 waits on deck. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Yeah, there you go.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself to double play.
Matt Adams will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
See you later, St. Louis.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Swing better.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Giants nothing. Marco Scudero will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Candy, cotton candy here. Get the cotton candy.
swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And no shot for Holiday on this one. A fair ball heading for the corner. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Buster Posey will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Low for ball one. For Scutaro, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Two and 0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Line hard into left, and that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Michael Morse will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Pablo Sandoval will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Cards lead it 4-1. Back here in San Francisco. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Yadier Molina will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
And here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Now this is swung on and foul tipped right into the mask of the catcher Posey, and that got him pretty good. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
John Jay will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Nice pull, top straight.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 40, Shelby Miller.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miller, number 21, Alan Craig.
Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Giants 1. Randy Choate will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Randy Choate.
Brandon Belt will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Joaquin Arias will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That's right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at him. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Hector Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Hector Sanchez.
Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time.
Here we go.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Lee is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Angel Pagan will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside, 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Marco Scudero will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cameron Lowe will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
50, Cameron Lowe.
Matt Holliday will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game.
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
What can he do here? 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between. but he stays with it to make the play there.
Nate Walker will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Sliced down the line at first. And this is past Belt on down the line, a fair ball.
Yeah, that's a good bit of base running right there. 3-2, you know he's going on the pitch, and he'll just keep right on going at second, and that's going to put runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Number 16 will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Get him down now.
2 on, 2 out, the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Put him away.
Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Matt Adams will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
This is our house. This is our house, baby.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Morse will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-1. Jason Mott is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jason Mott.
Buster Posey will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Posey, high drive, left field, out of here. A solo home run for Buster Posey. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Michael Morse will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's the 1-2. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch to him. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get one on the home run by Buster Posey. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Giants 2. Gene Machi will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Yadier Molina will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Yadier Molina.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game one of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
John Jay will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Here it comes, 2-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Johnny Peralta will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Shut him down now.
And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Matt Holliday will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're still out in front, 5-2. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Brandon Bell is in his 2 at-bats so far.
First baseman.
Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Joaquin Arias will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take Game 1 on the road.
Tony Abreu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Tony Abreu.
All right, here we go.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken Game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And that's just about what we've come to expect out of this guy so far this year. He picks up save number 35 by finishing off this victory.
And guys, the Cardinals tonight could not have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, John Jay. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 5-2. Good night from San Francisco.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Shelby Miller. His record is now 13-0. The loss goes to Tim Hudson. He falls to 4-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.